Jasmine got it wrong again, which is another reason that Jasmine probably no longer has her congressional seat. It was a waste. Jasmine says we have a problem with white supremacy ideology. Jasmine, that is incorrect. We have a problem with victim mentality in this country. Everybody wants to play the victim when things aren't going their way. Everybody wants to be the victim when the facts don't align with their thinking. Jasmine, if we had a white supremacy ideology issue, the bad things that happen in this country would only happen to black people and people of color. HBCUs aren't being hit, Jasmine. Black leaders aren't being hit, Jasmine. The things that are happening in this country where you would think that there's a white supremacy ideology problem in this country, Jasmine, they're happening to white people. So no, Jasmine, we don't have a white supremacy ideology issue in this country. As I said, we have a victim mentality issue in this country. We have a lack of accountability issue in this country, Jasmine. We have an attention thirst from our elected officials in this country, Jasmine. Did you get on to be a star, to say hee ha ha things on the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy and Just Hilarious, who's the comedian on that show? Did you want to be the second comedian on that show? Did you get on that show to speak on empowering black people and saying the things that we actually need to hear to better ourselves? Or did you get on there to crack jokes with Just Hilarious, the comedian of the show? Like, because that's what she gets paid to do, to be a comedian. Black people voted for you to fix and address issues that are stagnating our community. I have a question. Anybody who disagrees with what I'm saying, can somebody please pull up a bill or any piece of legislation that Jasmine has brought to Congress that would embetter or empower our people? Or you had to do the same thing for Obama. You see where I'm going here? Jasmine decided to use her platform on the Breakfast Club to regurgitate the same talking points that are poisoning our community. Jasmine, we have an issue with black kids not being able to read or write. We have an issue with black kids that can't do basic math. We have an issue with the graduation rate of black kids plummeting in this country, Jasmine, and I don't think white people are the reason that black children can't read, write, and aren't graduating in this country, Jasmine. So I don't think this has anything to do with white supremacy. Again, it's lack of accountability. It's the victim mentality, Jasmine. Why are you perpetuating this? You might as well put on blackface and dance. Because you're cooning. Jasmine, why aren't you taking this time to go hard on parents for their lack of involvement in their children's education and growth? Jasmine, why aren't you taking this time to go hard on the black communities for not standing up for what's right and for praising the people who do wrong and praising hoe culture and drug culture and not addressing mental illness enough? Jasmine, why aren't you taking this time to call out the activists who are supposed to be speaking for the betterment of our people, yet they're pretending like they're building schools or they're making money off Black Lives Matter and then disappearing and buying houses? Jasmine, see, as a community, we got to take accountability before we start pointing the finger. We can't call somebody musty and then walk around smelling like onions. You know what I'm talking about? Jasmine. So my question is, what was the purpose of you gaining a congressional seat and coming on the Breakfast Club and not addressing the real black issues in the black community? Instead of doing the right thing and addressing the issues that plague the black community, you went to white supremacy. Again, like that player's old. Like, how many times can a football team run the Statue of Liberty before people start to catch on to, hey, they're running Statue of Liberty? It's time to call audible, Jasmine. Luckily for us in the black community, you have been put on the bench and you weren't the one calling the plays. Jasmine Crockett is another example of no matter how many years you go to college, no matter how many degrees you pay for, no matter how many fancy dinners you attend, no matter how many accolades you get, book smart does not equivalent intelligence. We got to do better, people. I keep telling you guys, white supremacy isn't our issue. We're not being held down. It's people like Jasmine Crockett who are elected to help the black community, to better the black community, to slow down the regression of the black community and move us on a path forward. But instead, she wants to say white supremacy is the issue, instead of saying parents not raising their kids is the issue. Instead of saying black women being dependent on social programs is the issue. Instead of saying we need to teach our kids how to read again. Instead of saying we need to stop the propaganda and glamorizing the worst parts of our society. Nope. Jasmine wants to join the show. Jasmine wants to be a part of the circus. Jasmine wants to front as smart and hide her lack of intellect. We need better leaders, man. Jasmine is not the way. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. If you don't agree, I'm here to debate with you. Hopefully I can change somebody's thought. I'm working on this pyramid scheme here, man. For every brain I touch, if they can just tap into one or two more brains, and then those brains tap into one or two more brains, man, by the time I exit and my kids is grown, man, we might be on a different path. Because the people that are currently supposed to be doing that, failing badly. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm raw, uncut, like the Coke some of y'all use. All right, that's it. On my Johnny.